All right, guys, I just want to show you where the orders are in the order book in ETH, where to buy, where to short in the near term. These are very, very important levels if you're looking for positions intraday trading. Okay, so I just want to run through it here a little bit. Now, the order book, as you can see here, you can see that the bulk of the orders up here in this red hot zone up here at 2270 area. Okay, so if price comes up into here, this is an area to watch for a potential rejection. Now, it is very good to note, even the order book is not gospel. These orders could get pulled. There could be too much buying strength and price could push through these orders. But these are levels to watch when you get there, when you get out of this consolidation. If price fails here and drops down, well, you can see down here these two red areas down in here that are 2220, 2215, right down in here, as you can see, 2215, right down in here. Okay, so these are the two near-term levels. If you're looking for a trade on Ethereum today, that these are the big levels to watch. Now, when you get into those levels, it is good to have other confirmations. And I will go into that in a real example from last night in Bitcoin. In my next video, I'm going to make a Bitcoin video on this. These are going to be short videos. But the example last night where Bitcoin bottomed, we showed live order book examples of where to buy. And then price came right down into it last night. And then you can use our very, very powerful sentiment tool. When you see sentiment tool flipping green, now, for example, we'll go down to smaller time frames. And when the market bottomed down in here, what you'd be looking for is obviously you'd be looking for some strength, right? So that the order, just for example, in the Bitcoin, I'll go into this in my next video as well, but you see the market bottoming. You know that there was large orders in this area, for example, last night. And then when you start flipping green on our sentiment tool, it can be a very, very powerful place to be buying. As you can see there on Ethereum, you bought on here, you see it all starting to flip green, you start getting long in here, and even there's a 2.8% bounce. And as you can see, it ran way further than that. It continued to go higher. There's almost a 5% bounce there on Ethereum. Okay, but it's very important to understand the orders in the order book first, and then have a confirmation tool or sentiment tool is extremely powerful. Now you can change these, of course, to get larger trends. This is set for finding a quick scalp. Okay, let me just kind of zoom out a bit, and you can see down here, for example, you don't want to be long in that. You don't want to be long in here. It's red. You can see it's dropping here. It's consolidating here flat, but it's losing strength. The sentiment is coming out of the market, and you can see that crash. Okay. Now they're just all so many examples, but of course it's good to combine them with different tools. But you can see here how powerful it is. It flips red here. What does the price do? It drops. Price start rising here. You can see it's rising. And then it flips green and you get, there's not great, to be honest. But you can see here, does it catch the drop? It keeps you out here, starts to flip red and it gets this drop and catches the whole drop down here. Now, these are larger numbers. I've set that on larger numbers, but I'm just trying to show an example there. But the order book is what you want to be watching. And then when you get your orders, your level you want to be watching, right? That is the key. That is part of the key, at least. And then you want to find confirmation through other means. Now, in the next video, it will show a better example. This is an example, a live example that you can watch for yourself. I will go through in more detail in my next video about an example that happened in our live training room last night that we gave the levels in our Discord and allowed for that trade to nail and catch the bottom of the market. Okay, so if you want access to that, if you want to come in and see what we're doing, we have a group of fantastic members in there. We have very powerful trading tools, and we have a new, extremely powerful trading tool coming out in the very near future. It's our most powerful trading tool to date. But if you want access to these, come on and check us out. And Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.